Does it hold up well or does it bomb? Let's find out, guys.
Shadow is the light.
What's up, fellow YouTubers? Shadow Gamer AX coming at you with another review for you guys today. And well, you can pretty much guess what we're going to be talking about today, and that is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, please rest assured that this review is non-spoiler, because if I had a feeling if I said anything about the story at this point, Exix would probably take this video down, so rest assured that this is non-spoiler review. This will be me just talking about my main opinion on the game. With that being said and out of the way, let us begin. Now, this game is by far one of the best Final Fantasy and well-remembered Final Fantasy games, but does it live up to the rep that the old one has? Rather than answer your question, I'm going to let you guys decide on that in the comments. But right now, I think based on what I've played from the new one and the fact that I haven't touched the PS1 version, I cannot make that assessment. But based on what I've played from the remake, this is one of the best titles of the year so far that I've ever played. The only thing I can say about the story is that the story within itself is complex to where I cannot explain much about the game story, and the fact that probably Square Enix will probably take this video down if I said anything about spoiler territory. Everything that I've seen from this game was spotless. Everything that I've seen action-wise, thrill-wise, everything, like, the way I can put it is my whole body was getting goosebumps. Not just my back, not just my spine, but my whole entire body was like numb because of the action that I've seen. And that might be an over-exaggeration, but for me, that was the story is just spot on and really interesting, and it draws you in to where you're like, you got to see this through the end, all the way through. And that's what I did, and kind of ignored the side quest, which I plan and aim to finish sooner rather than later. Part of what really drew me in with the story was the amazing voice actors, and seeing them actually embrace their characters and bringing them to life was just great to see. Acting that was spot on and well put together and well received, that had a big role to play in my enjoyment of this game. The 10 years that they've put together with this game was well received, and it was well worth it. But this game was surprisingly well put together and well received, and deserves a 10 out of 10 for what it's accomplished. Even I was blown out of my seat, and I wasn't expecting too much going forward in this game, and we're already waiting and awaiting a second game installment. They did very well put this game on a cliffhanger, and I'm interested to see where they take this game going forward. Combat is by far different than any of the Final Fantasy games put together. I like what they did with the items, and able to activate them as well at will, able to switch through different characters and activate their different abilities suited to them, as well as summons, and you're able to actually do this while in a battle or walking around Midgar, which I kind of felt like that was a nice little touch that they added. I like the fact that you're able to equip materia and summons that kind of make the game as its own. I also forgot to mention, when it comes to the summons, you're only able to basically summon your summons at boss battles only, so I guess that's a good touch, because it would make the game a little too easy for players and expert players. So sadly, from what I've seen, there's only 2 summons that I've actually unlocked. I don't know if there's more, but let me know in the comments if there is more, which is Shiva and Infernet. And you can equip them with any character that's in the game as well. So it's not just geared to one character. If you want a certain character, Tifa, Cloud, Aerith, or Barret to have any summons and equip them to who your favorite character is. I do have some personal nitpicks of the game that I didn't really enjoy, which was Tifa's character model. They basically downsized her boobs to a B cup rather than an A cup when she was originally drawn or designed to be an A cup, as well as putting a sports bra in the middle of her original design with her tank top. I thought that was a crappy design there. Barret's character kind of annoyed the hell out of me with his save the planet speech and global warming crap. You just know that was fucking crammed in there. I don't know if he was originally like that, but good god, it was annoying as hell. Puzzles like the cranes and stuff that you come across to get to the other side is kind of cliche. And what I mean by that is, like, they could have done something different, like put the crane in one place and put something entirely different to throw players off or for a loop to give them a challenge. Don't get me wrong, it was a great choice of design, but it kind of felt bland to me. It was kind of overkill, but funny in a way, so I'll let that slide. But I don't have much nitpicks of the game myself. I'm gonna give Final Fantasy VII Remake a 10 out of 10. This was a far better game than I anticipated it would be. It exceeded all my expectations within the letter. I can understand why this game is such well received and well remembered within the Final Fantasy community, and I came into this game not expecting much from a Final Fantasy title, but this one really blew me out of the water. It surprised me when nothing I thought it wouldn't. And I tip my hat to you, Square. This goes to show, when you take your time with anime, gaming, games that you develop and treasure to your heart, it's gonna turn out very, very well. And I think if people followed this to a T, you'd have the same result on everything and every topic. This philosophy actually works with all kinds of topics, and it's only a matter of, are you passionate for these types of things that you're developing? And with Final Fantasy, I got the fact that they were very passionate, they were very into the story, they put a lot of effort and basically a lot of heart into them, and that's when you can tell that when a game or anime or any type of show, movie, whatever it is good, you're gonna have success every time.